So I uploaded this video earlier, but the audio was too quiet. I guess the microphone is kind of deceasing. Uh, yeah, so that's what the red light on my mouth is. But all the same, the video is about just some things that you hear with schizophrenia that some things that a friend might hear from you, and just things that they often should do. For example, never say "I'd kill to be in your situation." A true friend would never say that. Somebody who truly understands mental health or schizophrenia, they would never say something of that kind. Reason being, you don't know what kind of situation it is. Like, I've posted a video called "Pain is Never Normal." It's pretty much the same thing. Everybody perceives stress differently. It's like, say somebody got a splinter, somebody like me might be like, it's just a splinter, I didn't even notice I had it. Other people might be like, oh, this is painful. You can never say, because everybody's perception is different, and that's just the reality of the situation. That's how our brains are wired. Another thing you wouldn't say is what you have to be stressed about. This is kind of a segue from what I just said before, but it's just you don't you don't know the person's situation. You don't know what they went through. You don't know what their childhood was like. You don't know what their coping mechanisms are, whether they even develop coping mechanisms as a kid. So don't ever say a thing like that, because it's just unfortunately that is the first thing that comes to people's minds. My parents used to always say that, but they didn't realize that they were my major stressors. I'm not going to talk too much about my parents, because that's for a different time, but it's just one of those things. So when it comes to psychosis and schizophrenia, not everybody's going to live with it with say psychoses forever. When it comes to psychoses, some people, there's actually a YouTuber whom I'm following right now called J Bull, the King of Entertainment. He posts mostly videos of him dancing and fun videos, but he sometimes talks about psychosis, and he has been going through a difficult time lately. So, but he's not going to go through psychosis forever. Right now, he's just going through acute psychoses. He feels alone right now, and things will get better eventually. And that's the case with psychoses in general. When it strikes, you feel as though you're never going to get better, and some people will get better. I have disorganized, disoriented schizophrenia, so I know I never will get better. I will have times when it's at bay, but sometimes it'll act up, and it can happen out of nowhere. Usually there is some sort of warning, some triggers that happen beforehand, but it kind of will happen, and a true friend will just recognize, I'll be there. I don't understand it, but I'll be there for you. Sometimes you need your space, and a true friend will always give you the space, because it's sometimes you're processing so much information, and it may seem like nothing to them, but it's just so much that you have to process, all the kind of things that oh, these people I might have hurt, I might have scared these people. There's a lot of stuff that you have to process sometimes when dealing with mental health issues, and a true friend will give you the space, give you time, all the time you need to think about it, and not disturb your space, and not get angry at you if you say you push them away for a little bit and then later make up to them. Some people will often say get over it. Sometimes say a friend hasn't texted for a couple of weeks, and the kind of things that you can make in your head, and this can happen to anybody, not just people with mental health issues, but kind of things that you can make in your head, maybe this person hates me, blah blah, all the kind of perceptions that you have about the individual. This is just natural. It's just a little bit worse with people with mental health issues. They kind of think things a bit too deeply. So the last thing I'm going to talk about is people often say, whenever I say, oh, I had a psychosis, they might say something like, did it happen because you got off your medications? Now, I almost never miss a dose of medications, and sometimes it just happens. Sometimes it just happens. It doesn't have to be just because you got off your medications. A lot of the media will tell you, obviously, that people get off their medications and that's why they had the psychosis. No, unfortunately, with schizophrenia, it's very unpredictable. You can't choose. I kind of lied. I was going to talk about something else as well. Couldn't even remember. Oh yeah. Jeez. Sorry. Slipped up my mind early in the morning. Just one like sometimes like sometimes it's the case that people will discriminate against you because of you have mental health issues, and it's just you know, you don't have to agree with them. Like, I mean, sometimes it's better not to fight back. Like, sometimes it's just like, for example, the Walmart situation. Like, thanks for everybody who like stood by me when I made those videos. You know, like, I disagree that I'll be able to find a better job, because it's just like with my condition, there's certain things I can't learn how to do. Like, I can't learn how to type, I can't learn how to drive. It's all because of the autism spectrum that I have. But the reality is, I don't agree with Walmart the way they handle the situation, but it's just that I'm not going to fight. Sometimes you have to choose your battles, and the battle is I'm not going to choose to fight anything. I'm not going to like disagree with it. It's called discrimination. I'm just going to live and let live, and just focus on being the best person I can possibly be. And anyway, sorry for a disjointed video, but as always, thanks for watching.